Hi, in this video, we will see parameterized constructor in Java. So what do you mean by parameterized constructor in Java? Constructor with arguments or parameters is known as parameterized constructor. Okay. So with the help of one example, we'll understand what exactly it is. So I created one of the classes called parameterized constructor. So let me create a constructor. Okay. So how it will be? Same thing, public. So parameterized constructor, the name of the method should be same as my class name. So inside this, for this, so if it is something like this is no argument constructor. But here, what I'll do, int emp id string emp name I'm passing. So now it will become parameterized constructor. Why? The name of the class and your name of this method are same. So because of that, it is constructor. And I am passing some parameters. So because of this, it is parameterized constructor. So inside this, what I'll do simply system.out.println emp id. So the same way I'll try to print emp name. That's it. Okay. But from where you will get this value, from where you will pass these values, how you will print these? Very simple. Okay. So I need to, if I want to execute this, I need to create an object. No need to call, but at least I need to create an object. So I'll create an object. Okay. So parameterized constructor PC is equals to new parameterized constructor, something like that we are doing till now. Okay. So we have seen same way we'll create an object. This is called default constructor and all these things we have seen. But now I have done like this. We'll see what is the problem if you do like this. Java parameterized constructor dot Java. You'll get an error. So what is it saying? Constructor, parameterized constructor in class, parameterized constructor cannot be applied to given types. Required int string, but found no arguments. So it is expecting some values, but you are not providing. Actual and formal argument lists differ in length. So I'm expecting 2 parameters, but you're not passing. Okay. So if you have a parameterized constructor, then while you creating object to that, the same way how you do here, the same way you need to create here. You need to pass. How you, when you call a method, how you will pass these parameters, the same way you need to pass here. So because of that, I need to pass emp id and emp name. If I want to do for another employee, so that time I need to create another object, Jerry 102, and name should be different, PC 1 I can say. Okay. So this is how you just pass, but PC dot parameterized constructor, you no need to call. Okay. The moment when you create something like this, when you execute, automatically it will match what kind of constructor I have with these 2 parameters. The 2 parameters, first one is integer, second one is string. So it will match with this. Okay, there is a constructor with similar signature. So I'll execute this. Okay. So if you try to execute now, you see that 101 term, 102 0. It is printing as it is. So this is how parameterized constructor will work. But okay, this is very simple. This way, if you have 3 parameters, you need to pass 3 parameters. If you have 10, you need to pass 10. And how the order is the same order you need to. I cannot put Tom here and 101 here. Okay, the same way how you did here, declared the same way you need to use. So, but can we use more than one constructor? Okay. That is possible. So I can create a default constructor now. Okay. Public parameterized constructor. Simply right. I'll not pass anything, no arguments constructor here. Okay. So system.out.println, I can say this is no argument constructor. Okay. But as it is, means default means no org constructor. If it is no org constructor, the moment when you create an object, it get executed that we saw in our previous video where we are discussing no org constructor. Okay. So let me execute now. You see that it is not executing. The reason is with this signature, I did not create any object. So for that, you need to create an object PC2 is equals to new parameterized constructor. So now you no need to pass, means don't pass. Now this constructor is matching with this constructor. This constructor is matching with this constructor. If it is any matching constructor, automatically it will get executed. No need to call explicitly. Okay. Now if you run the same now you'll get no or constructor. Okay. So now one more thing we need to discuss. This is public. Can we make it private? Okay, private we discussed, right? In high level, private means within the class only you can use. Outside the class you cannot. Okay. So normally if it is a private, you cannot call that method. Okay, let me take an example. So public void, just a method. Okay, just a method. System dot out dot println, just a method. Okay, simple. But if I want to call this method outside of this class, okay, that we already saw. So so in one of our previous videos, we called something like this: instance variables I is equal something like that. But here I can say parameterized constructor PC is equals to new parameterized constructor. Okay. And then PC dot, okay, PC dot method. Okay, you need to call like this. The reason is this is a normal method. If I want to execute this method from outside of this class, I need to create an object, and object dot, I need to call that method. Okay, so let me execute this. So for this, if I'm calling from outside, I need to compile that previous one. So directly it is not working. So compiled. So again, Java C call variables dot Java call variables, compiling, and I'm executing. Now you see that just a method. Apart from that, you are getting no argument constructor. The reason why this is matching what? This is matching with the no argument constructor. So because of this line, constructor executed. Because of this line, I'm calling the method. This method got executed. Okay. So if I make it private, and if I try to execute, so I need to compile the first program also. Java C call variables. You see that method has private access in this class. So if it is private, I cannot access. That is the purpose of private, right? To restrict the access. So this is fine. Okay, this is fine. What about you apply? So method has private access, it is saying, right? What about you apply the same thing with this? Any one of this private constructor I created. So what happens when you create private constructor? So I don't need this one, it's not there. So but I can create an object, right? So we'll see what happens when you create an object. So before private, I'll it be as it is public. Okay, public, I'm creating an object. Automatically it will get executed, it will print, right? That we will see first. Let me compile this. Will not get any error. Java call variable. You see that? No argument constructor. From where it is coming? I create an object with this no argument constructor. Then automatically it matched with this and it executed. So what if you make it private? Okay. This is, I'm not able to access this method. But if it is private, what happens here? Okay, so let's do the same thing. First compile the parameterized constructor. There is no issue. If I put private also, it's not giving any error. Even I can call that method Java parameterized constructor. Okay, I can execute that. So I'm getting everything. No argument constructor, that is private, no problem. But if I compile this Java, say call variables.java. When you compile only, you'll get an error. It is saying constructor this in class this cannot be applied to given types. Required no arguments, found no arguments. Reason, parameterized constructor has private access in parameterized constructor. So if you have a private constructor with the signature, if you try to create an object, it will not even allow you to create an object. Okay, it will restrict. If you want to restrict somebody not to create an object to your class, make the constructor private. Then nobody can create an object and nobody can access anything from this class. Okay, so that is the difference between when you make it private and public. Okay, so we can create multiple constructors with different signatures. Okay, so you can make it private. If you make it private, you cannot even create the object for this class. Okay, so that's all about parameterized constructor. We'll go back to the PPT and what could be the possible interview questions from here. What is constructor? Types of constructors. What is parameterized constructor? Sorry, there is a typo. And can we create multiple constructors? Okay, can you make it a constructor private? What happens if you make a constructor private? Okay, these kind of questions you may face. Okay, that's all in this video. Thank you.